Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2022. Hopefully you guys all had a very safe and happy new year. I personally did. And to start off the new year, we're going to be going back in time to Modern Warfare 2019. Definitely not the video I'm sure you guys expected to see here on the channel, but it's a video that I've been putting off for a while simply because I don't like this game. I don't play this game. It's, in my opinion, one of, if not the worst COD ever made. I really do not like it, but I do have a responsibility as a content creator and as a Call of Duty YouTuber to discuss the fact that here we are in 2022 and Modern Warfare 2019 is virtually unplayable on consoles. So I went and tested this on my PC. I played maybe 3 or 4 matches before I just said, I cannot stand this game. I don't have fun with it. You guys can watch the kill cams right here. I hate the core gameplay of Modern Warfare 2019 and the safe space maps, and it's not my game, right? But the game, I will say, was running pretty fine on my PC. Apparently, most of the issues lie on console. This is where the problem lies, right? And this is also a really bad situation because they had the game on sale for the holidays, and people probably got the game for Christmas and things like that, and the game itself simply does not work on console. Like, tons of console users can't even get on this game. It just simply does not even load. And when they can get on the game is constantly crashing. It's freezing consoles to the point where people have to unplug their consoles from the wall to get to actually reset. When they do actually get in the matches, they have super high ping. They're not able to change their classes at times. Kill streaks are not working. The audio is bugged out just like it is on Caldera, where you simply spawn into the game and then suddenly your audio is constantly cutting in and out as if you're going deaf. The menus themselves stop working and you can't edit anything after playing for a little while. Aimbots and wall hacks are happening. You can't leave the match after the match is over, which forces you to restart the game. If you could even restart the game, it is a massive problem. And apparently what broke it was the Warzone integration, which is really sketchy in my opinion. Like, really sketchy, because we all know older Call of Duty games don't get supported by the developers. There comes a point, and that point is different for every single game, but eventually there becomes a point where the developers completely just put a game on life support, essentially, just keep the lights on mode, and they do not update it whatsoever. You need to simply go back to games like Black Ops 2 and see how hacked and broken that game is, or even dating all the way back to games like Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, like all those old school games are pretty much busted, and for some reason people still have fun cheating on them and hacking and making infinite XP lobbies and super jump lobbies, wall hack lobbies, and things like that. I don't get it. I mean, I get maybe it's easy to exploit those old games on the old consoles, but, you know, they've been broken for a very long time. But now we're reaching the point where the newer games are also getting busted. So Modern Warfare 2019 is a game that hasn't really been updated in probably a year or so. And suddenly, with the Warzone update, with the Caldera integration with Vanguard, suddenly the game's broken. And I'm wondering if that's even a coincidence, right? It's kind of sketchy that somehow, like, the new Call of Duty is out, the Call of Duty that is now 3 years out of date is suddenly broken, and maybe they want people to focus more on Vanguard and maybe even a game like Black Ops Cold War because that was the most recent title. I definitely think that could be the case. I mean, we have a situation here where the game is literally unplayable, yet they're still trying to sell it. They're trying to sell it so hard, they're putting it on sale, so even more people hopefully try to buy the game, and then you get in there and you realize it simply is not working. And why isn't it working? Well, I have a feeling it's because Infinity Ward is working on their next Call of Duty title. If you guys don't know, the rumored game is Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. It's going to be a sequel to Modern Warfare 2019. That is supposedly coming out this October or November, and so maybe they're so focused on that game, they're not going to go back and fix their old game. They're not going to work on their old game. Maybe they have... I'm just speculating at this point, but maybe they have orders from the top down at Activision to say not to fix that old game and focus on the game that's going to be coming out here this holiday season, and maybe focus more on games like Vanguard and Warzone and things like that. Like, I think that's entirely possible because, you know, when people first started telling me, Nero, Modern Warfare 2019 is completely unplayable, I'm like, wow, that sucks for people that enjoy that game, but it's not something I'm really going to look into right now because it's probably going to be fixed, right? I mean, when it first happened with the Warzone integration, I assumed that this multi-billion-dollar company in the form of Activision and the best-selling game every single year in the form of Call of Duty would eventually just fix the problems that happened with the integration, but here we are, like a month after that integration, we're in the brand new year even, and Modern Warfare 2019 is still virtually unplayable on consoles, and they're really not talking about fixing it really whatsoever. So definitely really sketchy. I'm not a fan of that really whatsoever. Just because I don't like Modern Warfare 2019 has nothing to do with the fact that the game shouldn't be playable, right? The game should be playable. Millions of people love that game. Modern Warfare 2019 was still popular and populated all throughout the Black Ops Cold War lifecycle. And now Vanguard comes out, which has like the worst launch for Call of Duty in a very long time. And suddenly the game that a lot of people are going back to and playing instead of the new game is broken. Do you think that's a coincidence? Because I really don't. Like when I look at Activision, maybe I assume the worst, right? Maybe I always assume the worst when it comes to Activision, but when you just look at how things have unfolded so far, it's really sketchy. Not a fan of it whatsoever. And what do I do? Like, what can I do as a content creator to get this fixed? I guess I can make videos like this, making sure people are aware of the fact that Modern Warfare 2019 does not work on consoles. And hopefully stuff like this keeps the conversation going and this gets enough attention and enough traction to it to the point where they're forced to actually update the game and fix it for all the fans out there that want to play the game. You know, that's all I can do, I guess. I don't know. Like, it sucks, because I've had this happen before. Even though Modern Warfare 2019 is not my game, you know, I remember back in Modern Warfare 2, and when Black Ops 1 came out, I wanted to go back to Call of Duty 4, and the game was completely busted. I couldn't. And that really sucked, because they didn't care about the older games. They're like, we're focused on the new game. New. Forget those old games you spent money on and put a bunch of time into and got really invested in. Forget those. Buy the new thing. Has always been kind of like their motto. So I know how it feels, Modern Warfare fans. I really do, and I feel for you guys. That sucks that, you know, Black Ops Cold War came out. You didn't dig that game, but you went back to Modern Warfare 2019. COD Vanguard comes out. It's the most busted COD we've ever had in Call of Duty history. You want to go back to Modern Warfare 2019, and you can't. That sucks, dude. Like, I feel really bad, and like, what happened to the COD franchise? Like, how are we constantly in this perpetual state of disappointment, for crying out loud? But ladies and gentlemen, I will keep you guys updated as hopefully we learn more about this Modern Warfare fiasco. Hopefully it actually does get updated once all the devs are back from their vacation for the holiday season. I mean, I hope they had a good vacation. Like, at the end of the day, we are talking about actual human beings out here. Hopefully they did enjoy their holiday. Hopefully they're staying safe. Hopefully they enjoyed time with their friends and family and just had some time to, like, recharge a little bit. But for crying out loud, fix your games. And I say games, plural. I'm not talking just about Modern Warfare 2019. I'm talking about Vanguard as well. Sledgehammer, come on. Oh, man, I could go on forever and ever about Vanguard. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider leaving a like. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Happy New Year to you all. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.